Smile 2. Parker Finn directing once again. Naomi Scott is in the lead this time around, and it is the sequel to the smash hit 2022 horror film Smile. This is a non-spoiler review. So if you're brand new to the channel, you've never been here before, subscribe to said channel. We do reviews, we do reactions, out of the theater reactions, whole bunch of stuff here. Live shows, everything. So, speaking of reactions, I just did a reaction to Smile 2 days ago. I'd never seen it before. So I watched it with my friend Tina. I checked it out, and people have been loving this. I'm not a traditional horror guy. I'm not, because a lot of times there's a lot of the same tropes that I've seen, and for people who love the genre, there's certain things that they go for, whether it's the gore or the slashers or things. I'm traditionally more of the thrillers and, those types of things that I like. But I will say that I really enjoyed the first Smile. Yeah, there's some gore involved in it, and it's a really creepy movie, but I thought it was original. I liked the low-budget feel, and I liked the performance of Bacon in that one. I thought that she was so good. I think there was so much in that movie that surprised me, and I loved the ending of it. And there were certain times that it just threw me for a loop. This movie goes bigger, and it obviously has to go bigger because this time, this isn't just a lonely doctor living in the middle of nowhere. This is a pop singer played by Naomi Scott, who is now consumed with the demon, and she has to go through the steps that Bacon went through in the first one and figure out what the hell is going on and how do I combat this thing? Can I combat this thing? And it's about the trials and tribulations of what she's got to go through, right? And I think that what they are obviously doing and what Parker Finn is doing in this movie is he's setting up the franchise in general. These movies will be around for a while. They'll probably be Smile 3 will probably come out in 2026 or 2027, and it'll start to become a Halloween thing. And I think that the fans of the franchise are going to be on board with it. It had me for a lot of moments. It had me it was entertaining all the way through. I think Naomi Scott is a star. I think she's great throughout it. There's a scene that happens in a car that I think is some of her best acting ever. It is. There are some moments that are very terrifying, and I think this was done on purpose. I think there's sometimes there's some moments that are played for humor. There's a particular scene that has to do with dancers that took me out of it, but I felt other people laughing in the theater and not laughing because they were supposed to, I think. There are some other times that it was very predictable only because I had already seen some of the things already happen in the first movie. And I think that that's going to be something that Smile fans are kind of looking forward to in future movies. So I think that's why it's going to get a positive feedback from a lot of fans, because they're like, oh, that's what I was kind of hoping to see. I had seen it already, maybe because I just saw it the other day. But there are some times that it was just the predictability of it, and sometimes with how large it got at times, I was like, I don't know. It had me, and I was engaged in the story, and I think that I liked the character, Bacon's character, more than I liked Naomi Scott's character. I like Naomi Scott a lot. I think she's super talented, but you're not really supposed to like her because there's some things that are going on with her in general that she's just kind of a damaged person, hence why the demon is following her around. But it tied back until, how am I going to deal with the ending? If the ending delivers, then maybe I'm really going to love this movie. The ending didn't deliver for me. I kind of left the ending. I had too many questions, and the questions I have will spoil the movie for you, so I'm not going to do that. But what I did see is notice that this thing had a pretty, people that were seeing it were digging it. And I think that when I think this is a bad movie? No. I think it's a good movie. I think it's a well-made movie. I think because I liked the first one so much, I was hoping like the second one was going to, because I saw some people who said that the second one was creepier and scarier than the first. I thoroughly disagree with that. I don't think this one is really that creepy as creepy because, and maybe it's just because I just saw the first one and I'm just comparing it. I don't know. But overall, I'm still going to give it I'd say probably 3.7 out of 5 for Smile 2. Like I said, familiar beats, things I've seen before, put together well. Didn't like the ending, liked the performances a lot, laughed at some moments that you're supposed to. Got tricked a couple times maybe when I was thinking I wasn't going to get tricked, and then I wasn't tricked when I thought I was going to get tricked, and I was like, nope, Didn't work. So overall, though, I think that if you're a fan of the first one, you're going to be a fan of this. I think that horror fans are really going to respond to this. I just don't know if people like myself who are not horror fans who really responded to the first one are going to see this and go, oh, I need to see more. If I ever see another one, okay, I probably will because another one's going to come out and I'll review it. But that's it. Those are my overall thoughts for Smile 2. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about it when you see it. What'd you think? Did you love the first one? Did you check out my reaction? Go and check that out. That's going to be at the end, the very end of this video. Videos pop up. Well, one of those things is going to pop up is going to be my reaction to the first movie. So thanks for being here. Subscribe if you haven't done it already. I appreciate you very much, and we'll see you on the flip side. All right, bye.